Alright, hey guys, and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you are new here. So today we're doing something different. We're doing a rescue mission. Quick shirt change, but today we are going to be going to get a fish from Craigslist. So I was on Craigslist just looking for some stuff, and I came across someone getting rid of this betta fish. I'll go ahead and post a picture right here so you can see what the ad looked like. So I went ahead and sent them over a text. I'll go ahead and put some screenshots of the text right here. And basically I asked, hey, how much do you want for the fish? It's being kept in a bowl, which obviously betta fish should not be kept in bowls.
Oh, no.
No fish should be kept in a bowl. Bowls are just not good in general. So I thought I would go ahead and save this fish. Now they basically said it was like 10 bucks, and I'm like, oh, okay, sounds good. I got a tank set up, you know, we're good to go. And then they just said, never mind, you can just have it for free. So I'm gonna go pick this fish up in a few minutes, maybe an hour or so. But I'm gonna go ahead and throw you guys back to some footage when I set up the tank that this betta fish is gonna be going in.
Flashback.
So here is the tank we are working with. It is a 2.6 gallon fluval spec tank, I think. It's an all glass tank, and it has a built-in filter. It's a perfect tank for a betta fish. Like I said, filter is completely built in, has a light that goes over it. It's basically a perfect betta tank. I got some black gravel, I got some black sand. I have this little floating thing, which you'll see the setup later. And then I'm gonna put a whole bunch of live plants in here, but first let's go ahead and just get the substrate down. So we made a little bit of a mess, got some colors sorted out, but we finally have some black gravel. I went ahead and just did black gravel and no sand. And then I went ahead and put this like floating thing in the middle. I don't know, it's supposed to float, we'll see. I'm gonna go ahead and start by adding the water, and then we'll see like if it floats or not, you know? Also, peep the shower curtain, pretty lit. So I got it all filled up. Once again, there is a huge mess, water everywhere, but the little thingy is floating. Like, look at it. Like, it's just floating there. I'm gonna go ahead and get this all cleaned up, get the light on, and then we'll go ahead and show you a finished product. Just like that, the tank is basically almost set up. I have the filter just running right here for now, and here is our floating island. Now I still need to put live plants in here, so I'm gonna go ahead and run and grab some, and then we can put live plants in here and then fill it back up all the way. Yeah, so I don't like the way it turned out. This is not gonna go well. I'm gonna keep the black gravel and keep some of the plants, but I'm getting rid of this floating rock thing. It's dumb. Now that is much better. It's a little hazy because we just added all the plants in, but I went ahead and added these two rocks right here, as well as a few plants. Now obviously these plants will go ahead and grow and get bigger in time, but for now they're just small clippings from another tank. So now that you saw the tank, I thought I should go ahead and tell you kind of why we're rescuing this fish and why the tank it's being kept in is not good. So it's being kept in a small bowl with no filtration and no heater. Now betta fish are tropical fish, meaning they need a tropical temperature of anywhere above 72 degrees. Normally 72 to 80 degrees is the sweet spot. So obviously betta fish need warmer water, and they also need filtration. They need some kind of system in the tank to keep the tank clean, free of ammonia and stuff like that. So the tank we set up has a filter. It doesn't have a heater because it's in my bathroom, and my bathroom stays really warm because it's summertime right now. So the tank will probably never even get below like 76 degrees. It's gonna stay nice and perfect for the betta fish. In the winter, we will put a heater in. Also, the betta is being kept without live plants. Now obviously that's not terrible. Live plants are not a necessity. However, they are very beneficial because not only do they help keep the water clean, but they provide the betta fish with some cover as well as something soft to kind of rub against to. I know that sounds weird, but with plastic plants, if a betta fish kind of rubs against them or swims against them wrong, it can actually cut up their fins. Live plants are a lot softer because they're obviously live, so that is a lot less likely. Last but not least, betta fish should not be kept in a tank that's less than 2.5 gallons. This tank is 2.6 gallons, so we're good to go, but the fish bowl it's being currently kept in is obviously not above 2.5 gallons. So I'm back with the tank. We're about an hour out from getting the fish, like I mentioned, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you the last few things I'm gonna do to get this tank ready. So first thing is the water flow is a little bit strong, so I need to find some way to go ahead and dial this flow down so it doesn't push the betta fish around. So this amount of flow coming out of the filter is not good for a betta fish's large fins. It can push them around quite a bit. So we're gonna take this little black sponge, you can get it at PETCO for like $2, simply goes over just like that. That dramatically reduces the current. As you can see, now there's little to no current, but the water is still flowing throughout the tank. Now next up, to get this tank ready for the fish, we have to put some biological filter media in here. This is from an established tank. As you can see, it's nice and disgusting, and that already has all the good bacteria in it that we need to keep this betta fish alive and healthy. So that basically just insta-cycled the aquarium, so now we're ready for the fish. All we gotta do is go ahead and go grab the fish from that person. Don't know who they are yet. We'll find that out later, but let's go ahead and grab the betta fish. Also in today's agenda, when I go ahead and grab the betta fish, I'm gonna go ahead and drop this tank off. I'm selling it for like 25 bucks. It's a 29 gallon tank, and they wanted me to go ahead and deliver it to them. So that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this tank when I go pick up the betta fish.
A few moments later.
So I'm obviously home and we got the fish. She also went ahead and gave me some betta food right there and then just water conditioner. So here's the betta. Like I said, it is in a bowl and the water is just not thriving.
Disgusting!
It was a little bit clearer when I first picked the fish up, but the car ride really jostled it up and got a lot of dirt into the water. The fish, however, is surprisingly very, very healthy. As you can see, he's a nice blue and red. You can't really see him because there's no light right now, but I definitely think he's gonna appreciate his brand new home. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to scoop this guy up in this plastic bag so we can acclimate him. Because, you know, I want to make sure his transition is as easy as possible from this bowl to an actual aquarium. So I got some water in this bag. I'm going to see if I can put it right there. And now I'm just going to go ahead and grab the fish. Grabbing the fish with your hands is actually a lot less stressful because you're not ripping off the slime coat like you would normally with a net. Get this decoration out of the way. And right into the bag he goes. Now I'm going to take the bag and I remove the light so he doesn't get too stressed out. I'm going to go ahead and turn this main light off and let him acclimate like this for about 15 minutes.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
So it's been about 15-20 minutes and we're just going to go ahead and do this one-handed hopefully and just pour him right in. Did he go in? Yeah, he did. There he is in his new tank. He's going to be doing amazing in here. We'll get the light set up, turn the light on, and ooh, he's doing good. He looks amazing in that tank. As you can see, he's gonna be doing very well in here. He's already happy, he's swimming around, he looks extremely healthy, and I think he's gonna do really good in here. I'm gonna get him some more places to hide with some more live plants, but in the meantime, he'll do fine with what he has right now. This is a perfect size tank for him, over 2.5 gallons. So I think he's gonna be good to go in here and he's gonna live a long, happy life in this nice tank. Now the ducks are doing really, really well. As you can see, they're right there. These guys are doing amazing. I do need to clean their coop, but my mom actually went ahead and let these guys out today. Let me in. Stop it. Stop. And there's actually an egg just sitting there. What? There's just an egg. It's right there. So we have our first duck egg. I don't know what you're supposed to do with this. I don't know. It's an egg, and it's here now. So, stop. Anyway, yeah, that's a quick update on the ducks. They had an egg, and they keep biting me. But other than that, they're doing really, really well. We can also check on the turtle real fast. He is doing really, really good. As you can see, he's actually grown quite a bit. But overall, he's doing good. He does know how to follow people's fingers, so that's cool, as you can see, you know. He's really playful, he's really energetic, he has a really nice personality. Much more than fish, or even my ducks, to be honest. But he's doing really, really nice. I just sold his old tank yesterday. I sold 2 29-gallon tanks. So he got this nice 40-gallon tank, and I think he'll be good in here for a little bit longer, and then we can upgrade him again. But for now, he's doing really, really well. Here is that patio pond. I do need to add some more water to here. As you can see, the water level just evaporates like crazy, but there are still a whole bunch of baby platies in here. There's a big one right there. You probably can't see him, but there's a ton of baby platies in here. Once it starts to get a little colder, we'll take this down and I'll get all the babies out and put them into a tank. But for now, this is doing really good. And then last but not least, the koi pond's doing very well. The fish, as you can see, think I'm giving them food. The ducks actually came in the pond and ate a whole bunch of my water lettuce, so I was really mad about that. Gotta wait for it to grow back in. These elephant ear plants are getting nice and big, and then the koi fish obviously are super energetic, super happy, just doing koi fish things, thinking they're about to get more food than they already got. In fact, while we're here though, we can go ahead and give the koi some food. They'll come up right up to the surface. As you can see, these guys love food. They'll literally eat anything. They'll eat bananas, they'll eat watermelon, but of course they'll eat their koi pellets, which they probably love the most because it puts them into a nice little feeding frenzy. Anyway, that is going to be pretty much it for today's video. I went ahead and put up a poll asking you guys if I should keep uploading every Wednesday and Sunday or start doing Fridays and Sundays, and everyone said basically Wednesday and Sunday still. So we're going to keep with those upload dates. That we just kind of include that in this video. But that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Goodbye.